We're about to explore our own backyard on a 3-week road trip all the way around the beautiful South Island of New Zealand.
We live in Auckland and we flew to Christchurch to pick up our campervan, which will be our home during this adventure. So now, let's get started. In the last episode, we fell in love with Nelson.
That was a good one.
Yeah. See the split apple rock? And today is another day full of adventure. In this episode, we're heading to Kaikoura, hoping to see some whales in the wild. But first, we'll do a tasty stop in Blenheim to sample some of the best wines the Marlboro region has to offer. Our first stop on the tour was at the popular Villa Maria Vineyard, one of the biggest and most popular. Sampling a number of wines, including their Sauvignon Blanc 2017. Well recommended.
Between a Pinot Noir and a Chardonnay grape as well. So that's the bubbles there. There you go, and have a bit of a citrus fruit coming through the berries.
Second stop was at the quaint boutique vineyard in the converted church of Clos Henri, an organic vineyard creating some great boutique wines. Last but not least, we wrapped up the Marlboro tour at the Hunter's Vineyard, a family-owned vineyard with some personal information about the wines given by Linda, the owner.
It's mellow and soft and it has lovely plum and cherry flavours.
Where did you get that from?
Well,
Later, it was time to go to bed. We spent the night at the free campsite Waro Diversion Reserve, 14 kilometres north of Blenheim City. Nestled in the trees by the estuary, it was a lovely place to unwind. And now the adventure continues. We're heading south all the way along the east coast to Kaikoura. We booked a whale watching tour at 12:45, hoping to see one of the most popular whales of the region, the iconic sperm whale and the sea life around the east coast.
We are ready for the next adventure.
Exactly. Kaikoura, going to go and see some whales, hopefully.
Yes, after a very wet day that we had yesterday.
Didn't have a wet day. Well, yeah, I suppose it was wet. A lovely wine tasting day.
Yes.
Where somebody got very drunk.
A little bit. That's why we didn't do any record. Yeah. To avoid feeling ashamed after. No, it was just the case that I forgot anyway.
But it was a lovely drive down the coast, east coast, towards Kaikoura.
Yes, and now this place is beautiful. The coast around is wonderful. I think it's the most beautiful that I've seen. And then we can see where the Alps come down, straight away to the sea. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Yes. So
we'll check in a bit later and let you know how it went.
Yes, cool.
When we start getting organised,
finalise, the bus will leave at 12:45 to take you over to our boat. It takes about 6 minutes. So you're down here at 12:45 to go over to South Bay. It's about 6 minutes.
Where is New Zealand?
There, underneath that big blob. It's gone, disappeared.
Ready to get in the boat.
Yes, queuing for the boat.
Get our tickets.
Yes. So it's about 8 minutes from the terminal, roughly.
Cool, thank you.
Down the back. She is our health and safety officer.
Using all the latest technology, we found a nice quiet area of the ocean to wait for the whale to come up from the deep waters and breach the surface. A magnificent sight to see.
Fantastic view.
Where is he? I can't see him.
There.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Bring up that beautiful towel, camera number 3.
We just saw a whale.
Sperm whale.
Una ballena.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it's my
Huge and majestic.
our first time, is it?
Yes.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it was beautiful, huge. And then when she left a top calm area, like an oily zone on the sea.
It's the tail moving back and forth as they dive down.
Yes.
Fantastic.
All good.
Every trip is different.
Was it good?
Yes. Fantastic again.
Yes.
History time! Kaikoura is located 180 kilometres north from Christchurch on the east coast along State Highway 1. It is popular for its abundant sea life and whale watching tours. One of the most remarkable episodes occurring in this area was the massive 7.8 magnitude earthquake in 2016 that woke everyone from their beds just after midnight on the 14th of November. It resulted in displacement of the bay and surrounding area by as much as 2 metres, disrupting the local fishing and tourist industries. Nowadays, after a lot of infrastructure redevelopment and rebuilding, Kaikoura is once again a bustling tourist town with a great vibe and lots of beautiful places to eat. To wrap up the night, fish and chips on the beach was the option to digest all the emotions lived on this wonderful trip around the South Island of New Zealand. We stayed right on the beachfront after a visit from the local council to ensure we were a fully self-contained campervan. Unfortunately, our trip must finally come to an end. Full of emotions, we're heading down State Highway 1 to Christchurch to hand back our beautiful temporary home and later fly back to Auckland. We're going home. Auckland, one of the most beautiful cities in New Zealand. We love New Zealand. We love the South Island and the van life.
But we had to make the bed every day.
No worries. Next time we'll get an upgraded one.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. I think we should do that, Andy. Are you sure your wallet is in the van?
Well, I'm not sure, but I hope it is. I hope it's in the van.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the case. Found it!